Hey guys, Akil here, and welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. Thank you as always for joining me. If you guys are brand new, this is a podcast that I release 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, keeping you up to date with my journey going from struggling trader to consistently profitable trader and, of course, trading coach now. So kind of the stories that I hear along the road of teaching traders looking to do the same thing. But also some insight into my life as a person, my views on business, entrepreneurship, and just really positivity and mindset in general. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, head over to iTunes and leave me a rating and a review. That is the best way you can support this show. And of course, if you're watching/listening on YouTube, take a quick second and hit that like button and please share this on social media. Now, a little bit tired tonight. It's about 8:46 and I am just burnt out. It's been a very busy day. It's been a very busy week. I am running myself into the ground. But as I was just going through kind of my social media recap for today, responding to stuff and getting some stuff set up for tomorrow, I came across a very interesting a very interesting comment left on one of my videos, and I just thought I had to share it. And if you know anything about this podcast, I don't like doing anything in advance. I'm kind of spur of the moment, so I wanted to do it while it was fresh on my head. And before we get into the comment, it's been an interesting day. It's been a very interesting week in the markets, first and foremost. We had an interest rate cut yesterday here in the U.S. There was an interest rate decision today by the Bank of England. There is non-farm payroll this Friday. So a very, really busy news week of fundamentals, as I like to call them. And today was even funnier. There were some more tariffs announced today against China. And this afternoon, the markets kind of went into a free-for-all. It was essentially a panic where the dollar had a very good day yesterday off of the FOMC statement. And then today, everyone was running scared from it. So not only did we see dollar weakness, but we saw kind of some risk-adverse trades going on. So everyone was flooding from the dollar and going to yen, going to the Swissy. People were still selling the Aussie, even though the Aussie had some positive news the other day. And it was just a wild time in the market. And in typical Akil fashion, right, I was out of it because I don't get involved in any of that mess. And I sent a tweet out saying that, man, markets are moving today. Busy day in the financial markets. And one of the responses said, something to the extent of, the markets always win and we always lose, something like that. And I responded, I said, LOL. I don't know about you, man, but, I don't always lose. And we went on to talk about, kind of what I meant by that and was like, hey, yeah, I kind of get the statement, the markets are always right. The markets always win, right? The markets never lose. They always win. The difference is consistently profitable traders, we win alongside of the markets, while losing traders tend to struggle and they lose. I guess there's no better way of saying it. And this trader was talking about, well, us novice traders, us newer traders, blah, 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 we always lose. And I said, well, you know what? Something needs to, it starts with mindset. And we got a little bit into the concept of what does mindset mean? And what I took from this trader, and it's always hard to tell, over social media and text and whatnot, but it felt like the trader was already under the impression that he can't win. And believe it or not, but many, that is a belief, right? Not only is there a big belief out there that money is evil. One of the reasons people aren't as financially educated as they need to be is because they are scared of money, right? They have really a negative feeling when it comes to money. Money is evil, and they self-sabotage themselves, and they purposely put themselves in a position where they don't make money because they're secretly scared of it. And of course, they go on to make excuses and whatnot. But many people come into the markets with that idea as well. And you would question, why do they even come into the markets? But, I'm done questioning the silly things that people do. But believe it or not, there are people out there, and I'm sure you've seen them, that say, hey, the financial markets are rigged. It's not meant for people like me and you to make money. You can never win, all of that jazz. And the truth of the matter is, it's not true. But it all starts with that mindset. If you have a mindset like that, you will never win. You probably won't succeed at anything in life, but you will never win. Because what you're doing is you're making up excuses, right? instead of taking blame, instead of saying to yourself, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to find out how to get better at it and be on the other side, you're saying, oh, I can never win. And if you could never win, why play the game? And as a former athlete, I take personal offense because I'm usually the exact opposite, right? My mindset as an athlete is this: when I step onto the field, I am better than every single person on that field. Now, truth be told, I'm probably not. But guess what? That's my mindset, because that's the overconfidence in a positive type of way that you need to be successful. Athletes get shamed a lot where they say, yeah, I think I'm the best. And it's like, oh, there's no way he's the best. But if you don't think like that, you're going to lose, right? If you don't have that confidence in yourself, there's no way you could perform to your best. And you have to have that confidence in life as well. You have to go through life. You have to be in the market saying, I am a winner. Winners win. I may not know how I'm going to win yet. I may not know when I'm going to win, but at some point I'm going to win. And I believe if you have that mindset, you will be successful. The question isn't if, it is when. Right? So it all starts with shifting the mindset and not being fearful, not thinking that the markets are against us, not thinking that the broker is against us, not even thinking that other traders are against us. They are in a way, but not us personally. They're more of against dumb traders doing dumb things or putting, dumb orders on in dumb positions. Should probably stop saying dumb, but I was one of those traders once, so I fall right into that category. I guess I don't feel bad for saying it, but you guys get the point. And if you have that proper mindset, again, it's the first step in that belief, right? Belief, actions, results. If you have the right belief, you will start to take the right actions. If you start to take the right actions, you will start to take the right results. And the second hard part is, after forming that belief, is that results take time. And I always ask this question. I ask it from time to time because I like to gauge how intelligent my audience is. And I'm very impressed with the last time I asked this. And so that's a hats off to you guys that support me and are listening to the show. You guys are a very, very, very knowledgeable group. But I asked a question the other day on the Twitter. On average, how long do you think it will take to become a consistently profitable trader? And I gave a few options. I said 0 to 3 months, 4 to 8 months, 9 to 18 months, and 18 plus. Now, what do you think the majority answer was? And this was the majority by far. Like 72% to 22% was the next biggest one. That gives you an idea. What do you think the answer was? 0 to 3, 4 to 8, 9 to 18, or 18 plus? Insert game show music. 72% said 18 plus months, which I was honestly shocked, right? 5 years ago when I would have asked this question, just with the kind of the idea that of what trading was, I guarantee that the majority would have said maybe 4 to 8. Maybe 0 to 3 is kind of a reach. That probably would have been second place, but I guarantee the majority would have said 4 to 8. Get rich quick, right? Be good quick. My answer is 9 to 18. I think, and it's a tough question because I did get asked the question, is this with proper training or kind of struggling on your own? I think with proper training, you can get there in 9 to 18 months. But there's nothing wrong with 18 plus. I think I always say 1 to 2 years is about how long it takes to kind of find your groove in trading. So 72% said 18 plus. 22% said 9 to 18. And that reminded me of a great comment I got under my last podcast. And the comment was from a trader. His name is, I don't know his real name, his handle is Zen and the Art of Trading. Has been leaving very positive comments on my stuff for a very, very long time. So I respect this dude, or trader. It could be girl, who knows. But they say, great episode, Akil. It took me 2 years to become a CPT, consistently profitable trader, as well. And I don't regret that time spent for a minute. I spent 6 years at university across 3 degrees, first studying computer programming, then studying web design, and then studying audio engineering. Ooh, I did that too. I didn't study it, but I was an audio engineer in college and made a lot of money recording for aspiring artists. That was kind of my side hustle, aside from working in the dining halls and snagging free food. Anyway, they say, I racked up a significant amount of student debt in that time, and I came within 1 year of getting a degree twice. But my heart wasn't in it, and the closer I got to getting a job in those industries, I realized that I wouldn't be happy in a 9-to-5, and it would take me a lifetime to pay back my student debt, given the expected pay for a beginning employee. I worked several crappy part-time jobs throughout that period, which also beat me down and drained me of energy and motivation. That's very important. Drained me of energy and motivation. Before I continue, so many people out there are walking around like zombies. I feel for them because I was the same way. I used to be on the side where I'm just doing what I have to do for money and I'm unhappy every day, to now where I'm living my dream. I mean, I wake up excited about the market. It's weird. I pop up out of bed like, yeah, let's go answer some questions. Let's go look at some charts. I'm truly living my passion. I would not want to be doing anything else in life. And I often go out during the day because I can do what I want when I want. It's one of the luxuries of doing what I do. And I'll see, like, around the normal time, the lunch hours and the 8 a.m. between 9 a.m. and then the 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. where people are either, going to work or leaving work. And it's just the zombie crawl. It's just the, like mindless robots walking around, just being pieces of a puzzle, being characters in a video game that someone else is controlling. And it's sad to see that. And I understand everyone plays a part in this world in making things run. But for those who aspire to do greater things but don't kind of have that push to do it, it's kind of sad to see that, because they're settling at life. And you only get one of these lives, so what's the point of settling, right? You're gonna die no matter what. You might as well die doing something you like, in my opinion. But anyway, so back to the comment. So long story short, I dropped out and became a trader. Now I am my own boss and I live life the way I want to. And it's the best job in the world. 2 years of trading education and struggling was nothing. Nothing is in all caps. So he's fired up compared to what I went through in my traditional education journey. 2 years is a breeze. If you're new to trading and you can't handle a 2-year learning period, then trading is not for you. Trading could be one of the most lucrative careers on the planet without a salary cap, and without a boss. A salary cap is basically there's no ceiling to how much you make. In many industries, even professional athletics, there's a certain amount that you can make. In trading, I like to call it like any other commission job. You eat what you kill. So if you want to go out and kill more, you will eat more. If you go out and kill less, you will eat less, right? But it's up to you. You control your destiny. He said that kind of opportunity does not come without significant challenges, and significant is in all caps as well. And one of them is a long learning curve. At the end, he finally says, nothing good comes without sacrifice, and consistently profitable trading isn't just good, it's phenomenal. And I loved every bit of that comment because it was real. It was a look at both ends, and it had perspective. It was a look at both ends of trading is this fantastic thing. It can get you your dream life, which I'm sure many of you guys have heard before, right? Maybe not the Lamborghinis and the pet tigers and the gold rope chains, but you can get your dream life, whatever that dream life may be, from trading. That's important to know. That is true. It can happen. However, it does take a lot of sacrifice, right? A lot of traders will fail. It does take a long time to learn, right? And it is a challenge. But here's the thing, and look at the big picture of your life. Think about it like an investment. When you think about 2 years of your life, right? Think about how quickly the last 2 years have gone for you, right? Someone was asking me the other day how long I've been trading, and I want to say, I've been trading for like 4 years, guys. I've been trading for 12, 13 years now. When the hell did that happen? My oldest kid is turning 5 in a few months. When did that happen? My youngest is turning 1 next month. When did that happen? Time goes really, really quick. from a morbid perspective, we get closer and closer to our death every day, even though we don't know where our death is, but we get closer to it every day. 2 years is not a lot of time. But instead of whining and moaning about how long 2 years is, and it's so long to learn something, and do I really have to take that long to learn a skill, right? Instead of whining and moaning about that, ask yourself this question. I'm dedicating 2 years for what? What's my multiplier? I'm sacrificing 2 years to gain 5 years of dream life. I'm sacrificing 2 years to gain 10 years of dream life, right? If we looked at it in any other perspective, if I said, give me $2 and I'll give you $20 back, would you take that deal? Every time. Well, what's the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is. The difference is I'm not just giving you 20 back, I'm giving you an unlimited number. It could be so much greater than that. And it takes a little bit of sacrifice. But it's well worth it. But as I mentioned earlier, it starts with the mindset. Because most traders don't make it. Most traders don't make it. And I say that not to scare you away. I say that to give you a reality of what's going on. It is a very hard path to becoming consistently profitable. It is an even harder path to being consistently profitable enough that you can actually change your life by doing it. But it is possible. And if you're like me, all you need is a possibility. All you need is someone to say, well, you have a chance. And if your mindset is like that athlete when they step on the field and, hey, I'm a winner, I'm the best person out here, then you know that you're going to do everything within your power to take advantage of that opportunity.